Bible Jim here. If there's one thing we didn't like when we were young, it was being disciplined. No child likes to be disciplined. And we don't like it any better when we're adults. But if we're wise, then we realize that discipline is necessary. Uh, uh, I remember hearing someone that had a life sentence in prison, and one of the things they shared was what he found out with all those inmates in prison was that the one thing they all had in common was that they had way too much freedom growing up. That no one really supervised them and they could do whatever they wanted. They could come home whenever they wanted to. They could stay out on the streets. There was very little discipline. And if they did get discipline, it was harsh discipline, like mean discipline. So let's hear what God has to say about discipline. In Proverbs 1:7, it says this: fools despise wisdom and discipline. A fool says, I don't need no discipline. I don't want no discipline. A foolish child would say, I don't want any discipline. A foolish parent would say, I'm not going to discipline my children. You're a fool. And God says in chapter 5, verse 12, says this: you will say, how I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. It says, God said, we all say, I don't like being disciplined. You talk to any child. I work with youth a lot. You talk to any child and say, do you appreciate it when you get disciplined? And the answer is invariably, no, they don't like it. However, if they're wise, then they realize that it's necessary. In chapter 23, verse 13, it says this: do not withhold discipline from a child. Do not withhold discipline from a child. Make sure that you discipline them. In 29:17, it says this: discipline your child and they will give you peace. They will bring delight to your soul. Discipline your child and they will end up being exactly what you were hoping them to be. And then in Hebrews it says this, because God disciplines us just like we discipline our children if we really love them. So God says this: and you have forgotten the word of encouragement that addresses you as sons and daughters. My child, do not make light of the Lord's discipline, and do not lose heart when he rebukes you. Because the Lord disciplines those he loves and punishes everyone he accepts as a child. Endure hardship as